Hello, hello. Welcome to Supreme Family Garden. Just waiting for a few more folks to join in. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh, hi, Thailander 360 Cafe. Welcome, welcome. And thanks for stopping by. We're still a little early, so we're going to give folks a few more seconds to come in. Yes, all is well. Hope you're having a blessed Sunday. Thailander 360 Cafe. She was sent over here by, I can't remember what it said. I think, is it Morning Gardener, she said? Hang on, let me go back in and check.
Hey, Talita 360. How are you today? I hope everything's going good for you. Hope you are having a beautiful Sunday afternoon because it is beautiful down here in Central Florida at this time. Yep. We want you to welcome, always come by, visit our channel, everybody. And my wife's back here and I hate when she tells me what what to say. I've been.
Backyard Gardener said hello,
Oh,
and
what's going on, Backyard Gardener? Uh, don't watch your step behind you.
oh, Thailander 360 said it's cold.
Oh yeah, it's like 80, probably like 78 today. Yeah. Oh, honey, if you can actually show them.
NJ Callie is in the house.
Oh, what's up, NJ Callie? In the house.
Melanie, the moderator.
Hey, Melanie. Hey, where you at, babe?
Oh, I didn't start. I was giving people more time to get in.
Okay. All right, guys, if you can just give us just a second. I'm gonna start with what we're doing in this out here in our food forest. Okay. Um, Let me start it out like this, honey. If you can turn the camera across the street. Now, guys, when we purchased this land, okay, it looked exactly like that. And what happened was, at that time, that's when the market had crashed. If you guys are in the market of looking at land and things like that, go a little outside of your town. Do a owner finance if you can, because most banks, unless your credit is superb, and I'm still thinking you have to put down X amount of dollars to where it doesn't really make sense. But with most land parcels, it's normally a cash deal. It's not really financing through that. But what we did here, we did a owner fi. So if you do a owner fi, make sure that
For the land,
for your
not
land,
the house, the
yeah,
land.
yeah, that's right. So make sure that you say today's market it's $5,000. you want to make sure you're locked in at that $5,000, because when a lot of people do owner fives and stuff like that, but then say 3 years, now the same land or home, whatever it may be, now it's worth 9,000, and then they try to get to today's market value. So you just want to make sure that you're locked in at that price. So, but anyway, I'm waiting for my neighbor to go by. He's on his motorcycle. So what you definitely want to do is just, if you're into it, it is a lot of work, but if you're into it, try and do an owner five to where, you put 10, 20% down. Make sure the interest rate, owner five is probably going to be, say the market value is 4.5. They would probably hit you at like a 6 if they're fair people. Then just pay it off. But again, back to across the street. How we cleared our land, I used to go to daily labor and I would pick guys up. Now we at the time had our own, we still have a few machines, but not as many as we had back then. And I would hire minimum wage guys to come up here and help me on the weekends clear all of this out, okay? And then my wife, parents, whole family would come up and help us out. So that's just that. And so what we're doing now, I'm gonna go back to the land part now. Here is, this is a date farm. Now honey, if you can actually bring them in, okay? If you can see right here, these are dates actually growing right in. I'm not sure if those are gonna be ripe because the winter is starting to come now, so more than likely they're gonna just fall off the tree. And I really don't care because I've eaten so many of them this year. And this is just a little island that we actually, and since I'm out here, guys, I'm gonna pull a few weeds, so pardon me, all right? That way I don't have to do it later. Just to give a little curb appeal to my lawn. And right here, this is a turtle hole. Now, my family they come right to the hole to make sure the turtles, they eat them. But anyway, come on, honey, let's bring them over here. And now, guys, I actually started, I'm gonna try not to keep my back to you guys today, so that way, because I don't have my microphone on, so that way you can hear me clear. Now, right here, these are pink lemonade blueberries, okay? I started this island, never quite got back around to finishing it up, but I am this year. I am. And again, these are pink lemonade blueberries. And actually right now, as soon as the cold hits, well, here in my area, because we're in a warmer climate, as soon as it gets cold, like these plants here, I think I only paid like $2 or $3. That's the only way I'm gonna buy them, is if they're on a really good deal. And there's one, is that 3 in here? It was 4. This is just a weed. I'll just brush this over. And see, guys, this has been sitting here for a few months. I haven't even gotten to it, but it's already starting to decompose. This is just a huge weed. But again, once I'm finished with this, it's gonna be nice. Hopefully I'll do a video on my blueberries when I do get around to it. And this is just a little solar rock right there.
Saved and Sanctified said hello, babe.
What's going on, my brother? Saved and sanctified. That used to be my grandma's favorite saying, saved and sanctified. Remember the words back in the day? All right, guys, now right here, this is another date palm, but it's still very young. We won't get any fruit off of this for probably another, 2 to 3 years. And if you're wondering, wow, Supreme, you have mulch around everything. We do dip down in the low 20s, and I got a feeling this year, Mother Nature's gonna make it cold. So I keep mulch at least at my drip line on these palm trees, because one hard freeze, you can lose your palm trees. Now once they're probably, if this will say 10 foot high, been here for 10 years or so, I may leave it be, wrap it up if it's gonna dip down lower than say 25 degrees. Then I just come out with a blanket and some plastic and keep it warm.
Thank you, Backyard Gardener. He says smash the thumbs up button.
Thank you, girl. All right, and over here, this is another one of our date palms. work with me. I'm gonna be tidying up little things that I haven't gotten to in a while. This is one of my solar lights. I'm just gonna drop her back in the ground here. I think the dog did this. And again, right over here, honey, if you can bring the camera, I transplanted so many grapevines last year, I brought them all up front. But what I'm gonna do, maybe I'm gonna donate these to a church or send them to that tiny house, because now that we're purchasing this property on this side, I'm probably gonna do away with this side of the fence and then wrap everything inside. But neither here nor there. So if any of you guys are in the area and you want some muscadine grapes, I have Southern Home, no charge. Come on by and pick them up. Now, honey, if you can turn the camera this way, this was another, let me make sure now, I don't want to tell y'all the tape. Another pink lemonade blueberry patch that I was making here for my wife. You see how the roots get inside of this mulch? It does decompose well, man, it does. And it is easy to get the vines out, but no joke, man, when the wind blows all those little seeds and you have mulch, man, it's like never ending, never ending. Look. Now if I had my snips, I would snip this off and throw it somewhere and let it break down, because most of the nutrients that's in this area, this weed actually sucked it all out. I mean, look at how healthy the roots on this weed are. I bet if I pulled one of these up, this root is healthier than any of the blueberry plants.
Okay, while Supreme is pulling the weeds, I'm going to give a couple of shout outs. Now, I'm not familiar with everyone's name, but I'm going to try. And help me out, babe.
Okay.
All right, no particular order. We just want to, say thanks and we appreciate you guys. Green Organic Love, Lions Heart 84, and you guys go over and check them out. The Bull's Garden, Diva Jones, Mr. Lead Farmer 73, Joe Pollock, babe.
Mm-hmm.
The Naked Gardener, Fallen Skies Prepper, J3GS Farms, Celeste Nest, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest, Garden Addicts. That's the one I believe, babe, she's scared of the snakes.
Yeah, that's her.
P. Smith Gardner. And bear with me, guys, I'm trying to multitask here. Dan's Organic Food Forest. Did I say Lionheart 84?
You sure did.
Okay, well, another shout out then.
All right.
And this is a lot of work. It's like never ending. Baby always blame me. He blames me because I ride the lawnmower and I cut the grass and he does the weed whacking. So if he sees something broken, he thinks I did it.
That's who did it?
No, the dogs, babe.
The dog can't break that like that. That's you. You finished with your shout out so I can post?
Yeah, I have some more, but I'll do that later on
Okay.
when more people come in.
Okay. All right, guys, and over here, this is another date palm tree. All right. Now, usually, I don't have as many weeds.
Babe, don't let the lizards fall out now. Jamal Willis said amen to that. I just pulled up some ginger and realized that I have a lot of composting to do.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, Jamal? Okay, again, normally I would pull all of these out, but I'm going to leave most of them because what happens if it does get cold, these little vine plants will help protect the bark of this palm tree to keep it alive. It does look hideous, but it's already deep in the season, so I'll just let it go. Unless you think I should take it down, baby.
No, because the list's going to come running out.
Oh, Elizabeth don't want you. All right, in a few croutons. All right, let's go on over. Oh, baby, that looks too bad. I gotta take that out. You guys give me about 30 seconds. And this is how I sliced my finger last night from pulling weeds. I probably need stitches because it bled all night.
How many gloves do you have, babe? How many pairs of gloves?
About 30. I like to feel it with my hands. That's how us country folks do it.
Let me back up in case something runs out.
I'm gonna run out. I'm not gonna do it all. I'm just trying to get some of them out to make it look a little neater. Guys, look at how this weed. Watch Mother Nature, guys. Look at this. How it attached itself to the tree. Look at that.
Made a root up there.
Yeah, made a root. Life is amazing. Life will find a way. Guys, always remember that. Life will find a way. Now what happens with this tree here, any fruit trees that you guys plant next to a lot of woods, be prepared for the squirrels, birds, and all of that. Because what's good and bad is if you guys look at these little cobs, okay? All of these bared dates this year, and all the squirrels would come, which I'm happy because I eat squirrels. So they get full and happy. Now next week, I'll kill all of them. It's like circle of life. What, baby, I eat squirrels. There's nothing wrong with that. They probably eat it too, just won't tell nobody.
Oh, I just picked one of those, baby. It's so sweet.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, this is our Valencia orange tree here, guys. And behind us, this is a kumquat. And this, is this a Nagani?
The tag is on there.
I know it. I want to see if I'm right. Yep, it's a Nagani. Now, Nagamis are good, but Miwas are actually sweeter. Now, if you can see the yellowing in these leaves.
Backyard Garden made a funny face when he said squirrels.
Backyard garden, you don't know what you're missing. Squirrel tastes like the sweetest chicken on the planet.
I'll take the chicken.
Well, you eat the chicken. See, with my squirrels, you know what my squirrels ate this year? My dates, my plums, and all of that. When you go in the supermarket, you don't know what that chicken ate. That's the difference. But anyway, I'm right here, guys. Oh, let me show you. See all of these stumps right in here? We had in between this orange trees all along here, but it became too much work. So we dug a lot of them up. That was one in that pot that died. I was too cheap to buy a bigger pot, so I was hoping it'd make it, but it died. That was a waste of money. But
Backyard Garden said he'll stick to chicken.
she'll take the chicken? No, you girl, you come down here. I hook you up with some of this squirrel. Every park you see, you be out there chasing them people's squirrel. Which way to go?
This way.
What do I want to show them this to you?
Okay.
And this is another little Valencia. Now I know you guys are looking, wondering why are they in direct sunlight? Guys, again, even though we're in Florida, it does get really cold, and some of these orange trees cannot take it. Kumquat trees can take a lot more cold than the regular orange, the Valencia, navel orange, and things like that. And right here, what was that, honey? I can't read your lips, baby. What's the word? Yeah, you gotta do hand sign. Anyway, this is I forgot the name of this peach tree. Last year it did really, really well, but again the squirrels came over and they ate it. And now this baby's actually blossoming.
There's a few right here. See?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we gotta take these off.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because the cold's gonna kill them anyway. We want us to go to sleep. And from what I've been watching a lot of you guys' channels.
Gardener Realtor said hello, Supreme Family.
Hey, Garden Realtor, how you doing, young lady? Yeah, again, like I was saying, is that I'm watching a lot of you guys' channels, and it seems like around the world, a lot of fruit trees are actually blossoming out of season. So I don't know if God's trying to say something or not, but every tree I got is like loaded. So I need to go through and prune them and pick them all off. And here, this is another one of those $3 blueberry, pink lemonade blueberry plants. Because again, guys, where we live out here in the woods, you somewhat have to plant multiples because if the animals know it's there, you're gonna have to feed them in order to have something for yourself as well. So kind of look at it. I feed them, then they feed me, and then everybody gets along. All right. You wanna come this way, honey?
Gardening Realtor said, got it, take the blooms off.
Yeah, because it's gonna get so cold they're gonna die. So right now, just let them go to sleep. Let them be happy. Okay. And right here, guys, there's some more of my corn and some mulch that I have to spread around these trees. Now, what I do with my papaya plants, this is like an extra little side hustle you guys could do. If you go to a supermarket, and most of us do use mulch, take some of those seeds, put them in pots. If you put 10 seeds in each pot, 1 or 2 definitely gonna germinate, okay? Just keep it a little moist and warm. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pot all these up next year, and I'll have like a yard sale plant. And that'll be money we all can go out on the town at my house. Doesn't cost me much, you know. I help another family have some plants. I make a few dollars for my time, and everybody's happy. And like this here, this is I think it's a lime tree. Now look, I put a seed in this, and look at how this grew. I'm gonna have to take it inside in the garage, baby. I'll probably donate this tree to the church. And as you can see, some papayas already fallen. I ate one the other day.
Oh, Gardening Realtor says she wants one.
Garden Realtor, you come down here, I'll give you as many plants as you can stand. Let's see how this baby looks on the inside.
Turn around, babe, so we can see.
Hold on, baby, hold on.
She said papaya.
You know, guys, if you base your thoughts and tastes of eating these out of a supermarket as opposed to growing your own, night and day difference on the taste. Because the one that I bought out of a supermarket about 8 years ago, I didn't care for it. But the ones off the tree, night and day difference. I would eat this now, but I know it's gonna be messy and you guys gonna laugh at me. But I'm gonna throw all these seeds in there so they can grow next year. And I'll just plant them up, give a few away, sell a few. Well, I really want to eat this.
Go ahead, babe.
Put the camera in the tree so I can eat.
Don't be surprised when I show up. Come on down, Gardening Realtor. This is what he does
Boy,
all
that's
day.
all right, boy. Zoom on
Is it
in
sweet,
on my
babe?
food. Yeah, it's sweet. And I'm not sharing.
Oh, I don't like papaya. You know that. Not that it's a bad fruit. I grew up with it in Jamaica, and I just don't like the texture.
Now, guys, I'm going to show you something else while I'm over here with these papaya trees. Now, again, it is becoming winter. So in order to actually help these babies ripen a lot quicker, is I'm gonna come in and cut out some of the extra limbs, let these get a little bit more sunlight so they can ripen. Because once these turn yellow, I'm probably gonna have to take them in the house so the cold doesn't actually dry them out. Like this one here, we can probably take it inside. Yeah, all of these, baby.
Yeah.
Now, guys, if you
They're good for juicing too.
Yeah, very, very healthy. These good for you. And here, guys, is our mangoes, and this is our avocado.
Morning Gardening Show. What are you feeding your trees?
MG, what I've been doing, man, what I actually learned from you guys, and is I like to feed my plants. If actually, I'll show you guys. Okay, see here, these are when I clip these the papaya plants, I throw everything back down here, right back down into the soil and leaves from last year, and this is what all of this turns into. Like this was a pine cone. Look at how it's decomposed. See it? Because again, having so much land, I mean, it's not a lot, it's just 4 acres, but I love plants, so it's too much money. Even when we go into the supermarket, like Morning Garden, I watch you and I think the other brother, Grow Food Network, and you guys were talking about going to Walmart, not Walmart, Home Depot, and they had bags of fertilizer. Man, I went in there and spent like $80. But if we think about it, right? Watch this. It's organic. If I take all of this right here, I ground it up, put it in a bag, that's saved $4. You see what I'm saying? So to me, it's easier to make it myself. Like I said in another video, if you go to a supermarket, buy one papaya, grow the papaya, even if you don't like the food, use it to feed your other plants. That way we know what our plants are getting. Because my, well, she's 26 now. She was 17 at the time. My daughter ended up getting knee cancer. They had to like take out all of this out of her leg. We don't want to see that. So it's like, it starts in the food. My son inside, my baby, he's 10 years old. He's never had McDonald's in his life. And what's that, honey?
Sorry, ESI come.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it went by so fast. Stop. He's online or
Hey,
she.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, how's it going, my friend? So that's what made us really get into gardening, because I feel in my heart it is in our food. Even though, man, I'm a junk food junkie. I can eat cookies all night, cookies and milk, and go to sleep. I do. But I'll eat so much of this stuff, I think it gives me a balance, because I'm never sick, never get colds, and I can be around, I'm a personal trainer. I can train people that are sick, come home. My wife could be sick. I never really get it because I eat things like this. In my mind, it's like, run home, I'll eat one papaya, handful of kumquats, 2-star fruit, and it's gonna rejuvenate me. But anyway, let me bring you guys on. See here, now honey, if you can shine the camera up, now guys, if you look up here, none of these fruit on top will I be able to get. So what I should do, but I'm not, I could say I am, but I know I'm not gonna do it. I've been lazy. Thin out all of those to help these ripen a lot quicker. But I'm the only one in the house, me and my son, that eats them. So there's no sense of me really spending that much time or energy. That's why I wish like some of you guys or people from the church would like this stuff. I don't mind giving it to people.
Yeah, we have a lot of papaya
Yeah,
trees.
I don't mind at all, guys. And all of these started from one papaya 3 years ago. One papaya that I got in a big compost bag that a friend gave me. One papaya created 200 on my property.
This is the mango. A couple of mango trees, right, babe?
Yeah, like, well, it's one big one in here.
It's looking pretty. No
Yeah.
mangoes yet.
I mean, look at all the new growth for this time of the year, man. It's like, it's awesome. I haven't done mango videos because I'm still learning about them with the mold disease on the leaves. So I don't really want to speak on something unless I've grown it for years and I can actually have a lot of stability with my words. So I just kind of let me figure it out a little bit, because I don't want to get on here and tell you guys some tales and you go put that stuff on your tree and kill it. And Supreme, you told me. I'm not sure about mango trees. What I do know is they grow good from seed and they grow fast. Here's the proof. Look at that. This is one we got from Miami.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So you guys, look at all the new growth on my mango
That's
tree.
pretty.
Yeah,
Healthy
that's
looking.
beautiful. And what I do, remember guys, I did a live stream and there was 2 pieces of corn here. A squirrel came and took one. So I hope he gets
Last
full.
night?
Yeah, he took it. That's kind of. Now he ain't over here. Okay, this again, my avocado tree that I actually grew from seed. This thing is looking awesome, man. This is like the tree that I'm the most proud of because I babied this tree for years. It's about I think like 3 years old now.
What's on the leaves?
Baby, I don't know. I think it's
Oh,
starting to get cold, and she's not happy. She ready for me to put the heater out here. Every year, guys, I build a huge tent. I'm out here for 2 hours, covering all of this up. But again, none of these plants were this tall, so this year I'm gonna have trouble.
you'll have to hook it on the tree.
Yep, because I would always use the old gutter from the Christmas lights, and I would tack it up there, and I would build me a tent and make sure all of this area is insulated. I went over behind my parents' house and I dug up about 200 worms. Now this entire bed is infested with worms, and I think that's a good thing as well. That actually helps this subtropical climate thingamajigger that I'm growing here. That is giving me so much life and so much exuberance with these plants in this particular area. See here, there's a pineapple down here, and on that back wall, there's a few pineapples back there. Because again, like I've learned, keeping those pineapple plants during the winter months in my climate, with the temperatures that we get, I can get more fruit, a better yield the following year, because at night that heat radiates off of the wall down to the roots of the pineapple, keeps them strong. And here is what I actually put out. These are some coffee grounds that I got at the local gas station. I threw them over here so I wouldn't forget. And this just helps. And then I'll just bury this. Better do it now, right, honey?
Yeah.
I'm gonna dig down in this while I'm here with you guys and see if I can pull out one of these Mac Daddy worms. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Ooh, he's fat. Ew.
Look at that. See that, guys? There you go, baby. Let me give you a blanket. You go down there and make some babies. Go get your girlfriend. Y'all be nice and warm tonight. Okay, now, honey, if you can bring them back here, I have a few more mangoes. Again, now I'm going to show you. See here, normally I would take all of these off of this little mango plant.
Papaya.
Thank you, babe. You are getting it. You know, I was going to trade you in
No,
next year
I
for a
know
new model, but
papaya.
I'm
I
going to
know
keep you now.
papaya and mango trees now.
I'm going to keep you now, baby. I'm going to keep you.
You don't have a choice.
I'm going to go ahead and pluck them off so you guys can see. And then I just lay this down. I'll bring probably 10 wheelbarrow loads of leaves over here in another week or two. Cover it all up, and it'll be done for the year. And back here, these are some more mango trees. Okay, I am going to transplant these because I am getting a little skeptical because they're growing at such a ferocious rate right now that I don't want anything to harm my building, but I know I'm years away from that. But this little microclimate under here is actually so much warmer with these plants being so close together that I'm going to keep it like this for a little bit. Okay, I didn't believe in your plants being so close together, but if you live in a colder climate and you're growing subtropical plants, plant them close together. It's not a biggie.
Is that a blossom?
That's just new growth.
Oh.
Yeah, if this tree here was to blossom, it'd be amazing because this tree's grown from seed and is only 4 years old. So that'll be really nice. Watch your step. What else is it? Oh yeah, I got some mangoes. You want to walk around?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I showed them the elephant ears. We gotta actually put that stuff in the garage until they come with the church van. Watch yourself.
And for you guys who weren't here on the other live stream,
Yeah,
that's our
yeah, this is our star fruit tree.
So,
You like this tree because you keep bringing it up. I was gonna keep going. Look at it.
yeah, it's loaded. And they got some ripe. They're not quite ready yet.
They're very ripe.
Hold on, babe.
Hmm? Sorry guys, look at that.
Oh, that's ready.
Yeah, that's ready. That's ready as Freddy. The rock reels. Oh yeah, look at that.
Lunchtime. Go ahead.
Nope, nope, nope. And here is this is I think our cherry mango, and this is another mango tree. And again,
Morning
guys,
gardener show that is an awful lot of grass to cut. Then you do cut your grass. What do you do with the grass clippings?
morning gardener. It took me how long, baby? It took us 5, 6 years to pay. Oh, well, I spit to pay that lawnmower off. And at the time when we bought it, we only had 1 acre. Neither one of us had a car payment at the time, so I begged her for this lawnmower. It was like $8,900. So we put it on a credit card, we bought it. Damn thing doesn't even have a mulch blade, man. And I started again watching you guys' videos. I'm like, where does my grass go? He's like, oh no, the deck on your mower isn't designed for that because I bought a commercial one. It was normally I think it was like 13,000. I smooth talked the person in there and they gave it to me on a good deal. So anyway, no man, I don't use grass clippings unless somebody drops them off. I don't do that. I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna throw this back under there. Let it grow a new tree. Mail it to some of you guys. Now I have a friend who actually works at Bonnie's, and we work out together. He dropped me off a lot of plants. That eggplant back here. No joke, guys. God forgive me for doing this. I forgot they were even back here, but I have a sprinkler head that hit most of them. But I'm gonna show you something. I think a couple of these plants I might have gotten for my birthday. All of these died. I didn't even get to harvest anything from them because I forgot they were here. Now this jalapeno plant, it's still alive. We need to donate this to somebody. And that's an egg.
BBZZ, I like how you don't buy fertilizer and I don't either. I have an orange tree that's only 1 year old. Oh, it went by fast. I missed it. How do you preserve everything in the winter? Wait, actually, let me. Uh, yeah, Wild Harmony wants to know how do you preserve everything in the winter?
Preserve it as in preserve it inside for us to eat, or preserve it to keep.
Probably preserve it, keep from the cold, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Hines said hello.
Hey, hey, hey. And actually what we do, guys, is I'm gonna make a video on it once I'm halfway finished because it's gonna look.
Okay, yeah, BBZZ, we're going to the back. We're on the side, so you'll see all the orange trees and the citrus trees back there. We're heading there.
Okay, so what we do, guys, we make a tent here in this area, and then we just cover everything up. And I had got an electrical outlet on that side, and I have little heaters. I'll show you all that stuff if we have time to make it to the back. And here are some bell peppers. This one is ripe, honey.
That'll be dinner tonight.
But we have little flower pots. We should take those out, put these in so we can move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here, guys, this is a moringa tree. This is how lazy I've been and how I don't come in this area.
Just say busy, babe. You're not
Well, I'm just
lazy.
telling the truth.
But no, it's not lazy. It's just busy.
God said the truth will set you free. And I don't need my soul to be set free.
Well, I didn't marry a lazy husband, so we're just
funny,
busy
baby.
trying to do everything.
No, I've seen these. I just sometimes don't feel like being bothered. I want to do something else. But anyway, I grew this moringa tree was this big about 6 months ago.
Oh, it's
It's
stuck.
been here so long, guys. I'm gonna show you. It's growing up and around my my esophagus
It's
area.
actually in the the gutter thing, babe.
And this is what it's growing in, guys. Watch this.
Oh, wait, let me,
Okay.
because it's not even standing straight.
This mango tree here, this is one I got from my birthday, guys. It's actually rooting through the pot. Oh, guys, this is gonna be something. This tree is, I'm gonna have to take a razor blade because it's actually growing through the pot. And because if I pull this out now, yeah, it's rooted. Look at that, guys. This moringa is rooted through the pot. And it doesn't like the cold. I think it's healthy because it's right against this wall.
It's
Yeah.
in the gutter.
So what I probably have to do is cut that, propagate it, and then that'll give me a little time. All right, and over here, guys. This is another one of our citrus trees. I think we only got like one orange on this tree since we had it.
Yep.
It's my daughter's favorite tree, so we just kind of leave it be.
Yeah, explain why did you plant it right in this spot?
Well, I planted here, I just didn't know no better. I think she told me to plant it here, and I did. And if I dig it up, it'll probably die, so I just leave it here, makes her happy. She comes home from college, look at her tree.
Baby ZZ said, how old?
Is this tree?
Yeah.
This tree, about 5 years. About 5 years old. Now again, guys, if you can see how healthy this tree is, because this tree doesn't get as much cold when it does get down in those 20s in this area, because it's blocked from the wind coming that way and this way.
That is why he planted it here. That's what I was trying to get you to say, babe.
But I didn't do it for that reason.
Well, that's what you told me one time.
I'll tell you anyway.
Looks like I've arrived very late. Lionheart. No, you're not late. No, we're still doing the tour, Lion's Heart.
Yeah, I was watching your video, bro, about you with your mangoes. I ran out, looked at mine. I said, dang. He got mangoes, Led got mangoes, Chef got mangoes, everybody but me. But anyway, these are lemon trees. Lemon or lime. We don't get any fruit. Let me explain to you why. If you look straight up, it gets cold. Nothing protects it. That's why this tree is probably about 5 or 6 years old. Every year, last year it did okay because we didn't get as much cold. But again, you see I have the leaves to protect the root system, but I can't put frost blankets over everything. It'll look like a bunch of bad people out here in my yard. And over here, here's more corn that I use to fertilize with. Some of these things I left here so I can actually show you guys on how I do this every year. This is my lychee tree. Some pronounce it lychee, however you want to say it. I think it's 2 of them. Yeah, it's 2 of them in here. Now, if you guys can look. Choking tree to death.
Oh, Lion's Heart said, haha, Supreme, my mango plant is only tall, shouldn't be flowering.
Yeah, tell him I was just talking about how a lot of people I've talked to, I've spoken with, are saying the same thing. Their trees are blossoming without the season, without them being actually in season. Isn't there something like that in the Bible? About you won't know the winters from the summers, summers from the winter, something like that? See, I was paying attention in church and you thought I was asleep. Okay, again, guys, this is one lychee and a second lychee. Now guys, these trees do not like the wind at all. So what I'm gonna do is before I actually cover these up, I'm gonna put a lot of hay down inside so that way during the winter months it'll keep it warm and very insulated on the inside of this tree because I really, really love this fruit. And when I bought this big tree, it was this side. But if you can see here, most of this tree actually died. Because here's one here, here's another, but this one here, the granddaddy, she just kept going. Because if you can see why, these are more on the outside, they get more wind exposure. This one's protected, so this one and this one right here actually takes more of the beating. That's why these 2 haven't actually grown as superior as this one. again, right above it, this is a native persimmon tree. I'm gonna take this out this year because these webworms will actually get down inside of my lychee and harm it. So I'm done with this native tree because I never make it to eat the fruit anyway. So I'm gonna cut it down and use it for firewood. Some barbecue wood right there. Here's another papaya. See here guys, this is probably about a pound of free organic fertilizer just right off of little things like this. And you can take your snips and go around your plants and there you have it. Okay,
Okay, let me just give a few more shout outs to Garden Makeover, Bumblebee Junction, Homestead and Hustle, Food Forest, Permaculture, Essayon's Family Garden, NJ Callie Gardner, Miss Tara, Tracy Woods from Augusta, my military sister, Candy's Garden, and Claudiu. What's the rest of his? Call it Claudiu Golden Years. Thank you guys for all your support over the year. What? A year? 2 years? A year?
Year and 3 months.
Year and 3 months. Thank you.
All right, guys. Here are our loquat trees. They are blossoming like crazy. If we do not get a hard freeze, I will be eating loquats come March or April, give or take.
Oh, Lionheart said he'll be watching the whole tour.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, they grew pretty big.
Yeah, I gotta prune some of that back. It's not good. And here are Santa Rosa plum trees. See here again, guys, some of these are actually blossoming right now, and they shouldn't be. Then when it's time for them to really blossom, I won't have no fruit. The plums are like one of my favorites. Okay, and behind you, turn slow, honey. Don't make people dizzy. These are another 2 pineapples. I've never gotten any pineapples off of these because they're exposed to the cold. No matter if I cover them up, nothing works. I need to actually transplant them in another month. Plant them somewhere close to a wall or in a pot. Then I'll have better luck with these 2. These are my other 2. I think these are Santa Rosas. Yep, Santa Rosa and a Bruce plum tree. And over here.
Angela's Garden Sense with a small low tunnel help those pineapples.
Oh yeah, yeah. Send it on down here, girl. I'll put them right in there. Thanks. Yeah, that'll definitely help my sister. All right, now over here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loquat in this loquat area, and I think it's like 8 regular blueberries that are planted inside of here.
Okay, babe, you got to speak up a little bit. Lion's Heart said you might need to invest in a remote microphone for live videos. The voice is faint sometimes.
Okay.
Thank you. We do have a microphone, but and then sometimes he just talks away from the camera, so we're working on it.
Yeah, we're gonna get there, bro. We're gonna get there. Can you hear me okay right now? Because then I'll.
That's a good volume.
How do you know it's good volume?
Because I could hear you better.
Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, this is another little island that we have of kumquats, and inside is like 10 different varieties. Well, no, 10 different blueberry plants on the inside of this circle here. And again, I'm gonna tell you, if you had to go out and buy a kumquat tree, miwa is the most sweetest of them all. You got miwa, nagami, and I think it's longan, something like that. But meanwhile, number one. Here's another one of our other blueberry plants. And over here, there's one. I see here, guys, where papayas are just popping up. There's another papaya. And down there, let me see if I can get in here. You got the camera, babe?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it with the sun.
And there's a loquat, little baby one right here growing.
The leaves in the way. There we go.
Get your hot chest off me.
Novella said it's good volume.
Oh.
Thank you. You said good video. Oh, see? That's for being mean, babe.
I shouldn't have said that.
Uh-huh.
Fuck me right in my tail.
You have a tail?
In my butt, I didn't want to say a bad word, baby.
Okay, mine's hard. Haha, Novella might be my tablet isn't something. It's cut off.
Hmm?
Yeah, sometimes he goes into the softer voice.
I want to sound sexy.
Oh Lord.
I'm just playing. All right, guys, right here. Another unfinished project. Palm tree, and underneath here, these are sweet potatoes. I was supposed to harvest these two, baby. But what we're doing now...
Lionheart said, haha, laugh.
What we're doing now, I'm going to actually pull some of these out and see if we have any luck with these guys.
Oh, there go a little one. You see a little potato on the end?
I see that little thing. Because we've been giving some of these to to my dog. But guys, these are real good, like for salads and compost. A lot of different things you can use. I wish I could send you guys some of this stuff.
You gonna pull it all up, babe?
You think I should? Or just wait till another day?
Yeah, wait, but yeah, because there's no potatoes under there, or you don't know?
Oh yeah, I'm sure some potatoes, just not in this part.
Oh.
This was growing underneath here. Look at that.
Oh yeah, babe. Don't pull it all up yet then.
It's a different type of potato.
It sure is. That's a regular potato, no?
Sure
The
is.
red one, the,
Uh-huh.
what are they called, babe? Red potatoes?
French fries.
Here goes, wait, this is a sweet potato right there, though.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
That's a sweet potato, right?
Different potatoes in here.
Or is that just,
Oh, Jesus.
oh,
Stunk the Jesus out of me.
or is that just a
Oh, that's a
different
sweet
shape?
potato. No, that's different, baby. Okay, let me get out of that.
Ooh, baby, I didn't know you could get that low.
That thing will stick me to Jesus.
You missed the citrus trees on the on the fence line. And more papayas.
More papayas. Papayas. Oh, I said papayas.
Papayas.
New word alert. Papayas. Some more papayas and some of our collard greens here. Collards or mustards?
Yeah, it might be mustard. Those are not collards, babe.
Guys, this
Some
tree right
kind of-
here.
That's a sweet one?
Oh my gosh. Maybe you have to show them the tree you're trying to eat.
Well, I have to get it before you get it.
Look at how healthy this tree is.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
You can say it's like sugar.
And they're fat.
Mm-hmm. Just the way I like them. We have to juice these greens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're going to bring you on over here.
Now, this is still the side of the house. Well, the yard.
Yeah, this is...
Yeah, but this is the one I don't think it was sweet, wasn't it?
It's like a Cingelo or a Cingelo. I don't think real sweet either.
No, I think I tried one when I was cutting the grass and it was sour. Or maybe it wasn't ready.
This one here is another navel orange.
It's sweet?
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I must have picked a green one that day.
That's what happened. You were stealing my orange. All right, guys, and along this fence area here, these are Southern home grapes that I transplanted from one part of the yard, brought it over here. I didn't get many grapes on it this year. Reason I believe they didn't get a lot of sunlight, but now once I clear this property out, I'll get more sunlight coming in from the west. Those are called weeds, baby.
Was it weeds?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a viney weed. I'm gonna prune this probably in another month. Wait until a little bit more of the leaves fall off, and then I'll come out and prune this. Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Honey, if you turn the camera, and guys, don't make it like I'm the only one who'll do this. I will cut down trees, right? Even though it's my property about 10 feet over.
Baby, sure you want to put this on camera?
I can tell now. It's me out for 2 weeks. I was throwing my old logs across there. Now I gotta go back and clean them up. See how God fixed me? I'm thinking,
Led Farmer said, "What's up, brother?"
what's going on, Led? I saw you with your mango, that huge mango you had, man. You got a good tree there. That reminds me of the one guy that had a bunch of persimmons and stuff. When you did your mango video, like his persimmons, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, happy Sunday to you, my brother. Happy Sunday. All right, now right here, guys, more papaya. Guys, you would almost think that we live further down south than we do, seeing all of these tropical plants. But here's the beauty of this, right? On the back of my truck, I bought a huge thing of hay. I'm gonna wrap all of these up. Because inside of here, there's a mango plant, okay? These papayas on the outside are gonna help protect it, okay? I'm gonna put mulch and hay all the way up to keep this baby inside, yeah. Now look at how healthy these leaves are. And this is a Kent mango. Look at that, baby. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep. Be more beautiful when that fruit come in.
That means you gotta come out here and help me cover them up at night. Okay, so right here, this is another one of our Miwa kumquat trees. And if you guys notice, the Miwas are a lot bigger in size than the Nagami and the Longans. Like, look at that. And if you can see here, drip irrigation. Don't need it much with the citrus trees. Just when I had transplanted it, I pulled it out a little bit just to give it a little extra.
Left Farmer said, "Stop showing off. You making me look bad."
Oh, Led, I learned it all from you, bro.
And Barefoot Gardener said, "What's up, fam?"
What's going on, Bedfruit? And right here, this is another one of our peach trees. And again, guys, if you can see, this baby's blossoming like crazy. So I need to take all of this off. And this is a Florida Prince peach tree. My wife's telling me my lips are dry.
But babe, I'm telling
You
you in
just don't-
secret,
but you can't
you
tell me
don't
secrets. I
tell
gotta focus.
everybody.
They know. Bring the
Jeez.
camera, baby, before I get mad.
Oh, my
and
Lord.
banish you. And again, you guys have
Babe, look
seen-
at the grape tree thing going up on the
Oh yeah. Now guys, you can see
How did
here.
it do that?
They just grow there. These are my muscadines from over there growing up this peach tree. But again, like I told you guys, I am gonna prune these things back. I'm just trying to wait for them about another month and then I'll do it. We won't have such a peasant problem with the squirrels as much in our upcoming growing season because I'm clearing out probably about every tree that's under 10 inches in diameter, 12 inches, I'm taking it out. I'm only gonna leave the older, bigger trees for shade.
More pineapples.
Yep, and these are more of our pineapples. And this is the granddaddy of the pineapples too. I'm gonna wrap these up good with hay this year. This is another one of our lead farmer. I bought this tree because of you. Like, this is my Saturn peach tree. I watched one of your videos before I even did YouTube, and you were like raving about a Saturn peach tree, and it made me run out and get it. This is why, guys, when we watch YouTubers, we feel like we know you guys. We feel like we trust you, and we all go out and we do the same thing. So, guys, please try to be honest with people. Don't lead us in the wrong direction, because a lot of people who've never gardened before, we really look to you for advice on how to grow these things. Don't think of it, oh, I want to just make money off of people, because this is people's hard-earned money, and just for monetary gain, you guys are just lying about this product and Dr. Earth and all, when you know we don't need it and you don't use it.
And we're not saying anybody in specific. We're just saying in
In
general,
general, because
YouTubers.
we
Yeah.
try to give you the best that we can,
And Jay Kylie
honestly.
said, that's right, preach it.
No, because it's already hard enough to do this, let alone have someone sitting here lying to you.
Let Farmer said, we are family. We have to be honest and stick together.
Yeah, man. I love all of you guys, man. You know, it's just like the brother Morning Gardener. Bro, before YouTube, I even thought of doing a video. I remember loading mulch. I would watch your video of you loading 10,000 pounds of mulch. I'm like, if he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. That's the motivation that you guys gave me when I started doing this. And what's the dude used to do push-ups? Jake Mason, Seamus O'Leary, and a lot of you guys, man, I watched before this ever came into a thought in my mind of me actually doing it. So just be honest with one another. But let's proceed.
Let's proceed.
And again, I do have a natural, organic herbicide that I am using this year. I'm gonna see how it works, how it affects my plants before I mail you guys out some, because I do have a lot of it. So, because what happens again, when that wind blows everything over here, I have to pull weeds out of this area 10 times a year. It'll take me an hour and a half just to pull weeds in this one area. I don't want to do it anymore.
Let Farmer said, live free zone. There you go.
He would think of that. So, yeah, and see here, this is one of our other, we have 26 zones out here to irrigate these 4 acres, okay? I'm gonna have to tap into this to actually go over there, but I'm only gonna put like 5 heads out there. I'm not doing nothing crazy, because my wife, she'd work me to death.
Jeez.
Stuff on my,
It died in the middle of the,
I ran out of gas.
oh.
And this is another, this tree here I actually planted this year. Again, this tree I planted this year. It's doing awesome. See here, the leaves come right off. She's ready to go to sleep. I'm just gonna help her along the way while I'm out here. Guys, don't forget to do this if you live in warmer climates, because I need all the chill hours I can get. Go to sleep early. Don't wait until January and then I only get 200 chill hours and get no damn food. This is true. Okay, and over here, bring it on, boo-boo.
Okay, Miss Angela wants to know what kind of tree was this again? This
This
one?
this one, Miss Angela.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
This one here is a Florida peach tree. What I'm trying to do this year, Miss Angela, I'm trying to organize,
Yeah, she said this one, yeah.
yeah, this is a Florida peach tree. What I'm gonna try and do this year, I started last year, I'm trying to put all my stone fruits in one area. Like, honey, if you can turn the camera slowly behind you, please. Watch your step. Those are 2 peach trees right there. Okay, now if you can turn back to your left, that would be this way.
I am.
Okay. I'm trying to have everything in its own place. So when I use certain fertilizers and, it's more uniform when I come out here. So I know where everything's going to be. That's my plan. Backyard gardener, you had asked me a question if I could have done something different in the garden. That's what it would have been. I pondered about that when you asked me that question that night. And what I would do different in my garden would be more organized. Because if you have an organized garden, it saves you so much time and labor, you know. So and money, believe it or not, it does save a lot of money.
When you have things in,
Yeah,
explain a little
everything.
bit
Yeah.
more, babe.
Okay, what I'm saying is, say for instance, if I have citrus tree here, this tree there, some of these plants don't take an all-purpose fertilizer. So if I have everything in one area, say this requires adequate amount of water, this doesn't require so much water when it's fruiting, it just makes it easier. So I can put this timer for zone 12 on 8 minutes. My stone fruit trees, I can put it on 15 because they're in their own area. That's what I mean by that. Okay, now follow me this way, guys. And this right here, this is another one of Lead Farmer's greatest Saturn donut peach tree.
Are these like the
Circular.
yeah.
And guys, I bought this from a big box store in I think it was
Miss Angela said good advice about being organized.
Mhm.
Saves a lot of time and money.
And frustration because a lot of us, we're gonna have those days you're not gonna want to come out here and actually do this. So if you're more organized, that's where I get that slogan from: better yards, better garden. Because to me, it's like, how can I have a nice garden and my yard? They kind of they go hand in hand, but they don't. Neither
Left
nor.
Farmer said, I'm working on the same thing, bro. Get rid of the mess and unnecessary trees and plants and keep things together. Amen, bro. Exactly. Organization is the key.
Oh, one other thing, guys, that I would recommend that most of us keep on our property is aloe plants. My grandmama gave me that plant.
Yeah, we have a few of them all
Hmm.
over. Good for burns and
Yeah,
all
they're good.
kinds of
Yeah, they're
things.
good for your internal health. Keep us healthy, man.
Backyard Gardener said, I enjoy my yard better when it is,
Nice
hang
and
on,
clean.
where did it go? Oh, I'm sorry. When it's organized, it makes me want to be more out there.
That's right.
True,
There you go. That's
true.
right. That's right, my sister. That's right. I'm gonna eat this here.
Oh,
What?
go ahead.
Don't you want me to stay young looking?
Yeah, go
Maybe it'll
ahead.
help some of this gray hair go away.
Go ahead. Ooh, that don't even sound good, babe.
It sounds crunchy. How can crunchy not sound good, honey? You're making the.
Because I know what aloe tastes like. Hmm.
Oh, and guys, these are little star fruit.
Really?
Yeah, it's some type of fruit seed that I threw out here and they're growing. Guys, if anyone knows what these are, I didn't, when I weeded this out, I left most of them. Because I'm like, I gotta see what it is. And I know they don't take the cold much. Baby, this sounds like I'm eating a carrot. Or what's that commercial? A pickle. Remember the man eating the pickle? And then crunch the pickle close as, what's that pickle commercial back in the days when he crunched the pickle, make you want one?
Oh, there's a lot of these, huh?
Oh, and guys, this is my another one of my shit, I can't even think of the name of it. Must be something in this aloe. Maybe you sprayed something
Isn't
in
this
this
the
aloe?
one that's really
Yeah,
sour?
this is another form of a kumquat. It's the I can't think of the name right now.
Oh, so Left Farmer said Valesic pickles.
Yeah, Vlasic, that's right. That's the name of it. Vlasic pickles, that's right. Yeah, this is another one of our kumquats, guys. But this is the one you normally like when you do fish. You just use this for more seasoning.
Or
It's this
make
one.
juice, lemonade.
No, baby, that's
Excuse me, I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that.
all right, guys. Oh, also, these are more my grapevines. And Lead Farm, I'm gonna tell you again, thank you, bro. That when I first started this, I was back here and you like, man, you're supposed to have more muscadines than you had. I did a lot of research and I took a little class up the street and I had to really learn how to prune these things to the T. But again, all of you guys, thanks for your advice, thanks for your honesty, those who do tell the truth. And hold on, I think this is my mama.
Excuse us, guys.
Yeah, pardon me. Yeah, thanks for your honesty. And again, gardeners, we're supposed to love, care. We're different type of people. We're the people who he tells me to lick my lips, but then got the camera in my face. You're supposed to move it to the side.
Well, I figured you were going to tell them again anyway.
So anyway, guys,
That farmer said, no, bro, thank you. We have to stick together, man.
yeah, because what it is, man, is that if you think about something right now, people are probably watching football. I'm out here in the garden, but what are they doing while they're watching football? They're eating something. I want to look good when I turn 60 and 70 years old. I want to be that grandfather my kids are proud to say that's my granddaddy. I want to be that guy. I do.
I want you to stay that husband, too.
That's right. You go. We're going to put the camera down. We're going to have X-rated in here today.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm playing, guys, I'm playing church going. Holy Spirit spoke to me. This here is, this is a Florida King Peach. And again, this is a log that I cut down out there. Still haven't moved it. We mowed the lawn, move it to the side, roll it back.
What about your banana tree, babe?
Oh, yeah.
It's healthy.
Yeah, it's very healthy. Look at that. Guys, I paid $1 for this banana tree at Lowe's off the clearance bench. $1. I bought this last year. And already now I got 3 of them coming out. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put hay.
Miss Angela said Lady Supreme wants to keep her man. Hang on. Right there, too. Love it.
Okay. Wait, oh, we'll go back this way. Again, guys, if you live close by in Florida, like this is a beautiful tangerine tree. Now, if you see it leaning, you know why it's leaning. My wife ran it over with lawnmower. Yes, you did. Because
No, I did not. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I'm trying to read this comment because I'm not even going to pay you any attention.
Anyway.
I think I'm going to quit cutting the grass then.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
Okay. Left Farmer said Florida King Peach was the first peach tree he planted when he moved to South Carolina. Excellent producer.
Oh, yeah.
Now back to where I ran. No, babe.
Yes, you did. I can tell you. And this isn't doing too much. I'm probably gonna have to prune her back and hope for the best. But again, we're gonna probably take out. And if you can turn the camera this way. A lot of these citrus trees, I'm gonna do away with because even though it's Florida, I do have to baby a lot of these trees, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not. I'm gonna baby the mangoes. I love mangoes because I get more vitamin C.
Backyard gardener said he keeps throwing you under the bus. For real.
Don't listen to me.
And I cut the grass, all of it, every week.
You're supposed to. Supposed to make
and take care of the inside.
Better husband, better life.
Oh my Lord. Novella said, please do more live videos. The two of you.
Now again, guys, as you can see, you can hold the camera out. Like out in this area, I'm gonna walk out there and just point so you guys can kind of follow me because I'm not gonna speak because I know you probably can't hear me. Anyone want to donate a nice microphone? Appreciate it. Come on, baby, I'm just pointing at the orange trees. Now I'm gonna come back over. See what I tried to do with my organization is this is like my little.
Okay, Tracy Marie, I'm here, guys. Hang on. Hang on, guys, hang on.
Am I back? All right,
Sorry,
we're
guys.
back.
Technical difficulty, but we're back.
But we're
You were
back.
talking about the orange
I,
trees, babe.
I know what I was talking about, baby. You ain't got that over yet. Anyway, guys, what I was saying earlier about organization in your yard, like right here, this is like all of most of my citrus trees, excluding the ones that are up front. But I'm probably gonna donate those to that tiny homestead whenever Trucker Mike gets back, or maybe sell them on Craigslist, something, I don't know. But that way I have everything in one area. Because like now, all of my zones, the one for this, everything's on the same time framing thingamajiggy. But when these oranges are actually fruiting, they don't really need the water, so the fruit's gonna get sweeter. So that's why I'm trying to make my stuff a little bit more for 2020. Let's all practice that. Let's get more organized in our gardens, send nice comments, be more respectful to one another. No matter who you are, man. It's like we're gardeners. We're not boxers. We're not fighters. We don't, like one guy
No
wanted to, yeah,
negativity.
one guy told me, I don't want to fight nobody. I was like, man, you'd have to slap me in my face or bother my family for me to want to hurt somebody. That's just not who I am as a man. No one can do to me to make me think. Anyway, let's keep going, baby. Oh, baby, I thought we did this.
No, you didn't do this section, babe.
All right, over here, guys, we have more papaya. I know they're like, papaya growing this people.
Four Homes Farm said, hello, Supreme family.
Hey. Now, guys, this is a Mexican cream.
He said
guava.
hello.
Mexican cream guava. Again, guys, the end of the year, go to your local Lowe's. Home Depot doesn't do it because Home Depot, they don't own their trees, okay? Inside for gardeners, okay? Lowe's can mark them down because they own their plants. Home Depot doesn't. Their plants are on consignment. Who thought? You won't really get the same deals from Home Depot as you would Lowe's. We both Lowe's. Okay, this is another avocado right here. There's one in here that's actually grown seed as well. That's a mango.
And more papaya and more papaya. Jeez. Love Farmer said, I have to learn that lesson, my brother. I have to learn to keep a cool head.
Yeah, love is all you need, man. It's like, Led, I'm gonna tell you one day, I was tired and you made a video. Before you open your mouth, you smile. Shit, I just started smiling, didn't even know what you was gonna talk about. But that's the energy that I like from you guys, man, is that positive energy. Don't be mad, no, happy. We're gardeners. I wanna fight. They got a YouTube channel, I wanna fight all night. Go over there. Don't come to the gardening people and bother with us. Don't do that, man. We just wanna grow some plants. Anyway, this is my beautiful eggplant. I actually harvest. Oh, baby, look at this.
Oh, man.
Now look at this, guys. This thing looks like it's been waxed. Look at that. See, we can't get this type of stuff out of a market. Anything come better than that, they keep it for themselves. And this right here, is this a guava?
Angela's Garden Sense says, gardening. Hang on.
Babe, I'm gonna buy you a new phone one day.
No, it's not the phone. It's just because I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Said, gardening enhances our sense of peace and allows us to respect others who also grow, learn so much from you in lead and backyard and barefoot and others. Love y'all. Love you too. Thanks. Thanks for all the support.
Another good guy, his name is what's that guy name? He like plays the piano sometimes.
Maybe that's the guitar you strumming though.
Oh guys, watch this. Honey, bring the camera. Now, in order for me to actually help these papayas grow, now honey, if you can slowly bring the camera down here. Down here, baby. Down low. Hello. Can you go? Say it with me. Hello. Can you go? See right here, I'm gonna actually take this off right here because see, honey, if you bring the camera up here, there's nothing growing on this side. So if I take this off like that, this is gonna help these fruit on this one here grow. Next year, this is gonna grow back anyway because this mulch that you guys actually see here, I'm gonna cover all this up just to keep this area warm.
Sorry about the background noise. Our neighbors are playing a little music.
And here's another one of our oranges. This is a tangerine tree. Hadn't given us one fruit yet. Guys, if you go back in I think it was a citrus video with this tree. This tree, guys, this is only, I've had this tree for 1 year. Okay, this was in one of these little 1 gallon pots. This is a guava tree. Now this tree I'm gonna baby it because I've never had a guava tree grow at this rapid rate. And yes, I did grow this tree in that Miracle Grow. It wasn't the organic, it was regular Miracle Grow. And good God Almighty, this tree is huge. Back here, another thing about living on a homestead, okay? I'm gonna go right back here. You see all of these okra? We couldn't even harvest all of the okra that grew this year. They were all over the yard. I don't know where they came from. And I would just eat them while I was back here. And this is, I might as well take these off page. See, normally I would leave a lot of this stuff around, but they're gonna bring, well, it's cold, so it's not gonna matter, but they will bring in so many different fruit flies, stuff like that, and I don't want those different insects to bother my dog, so I'm probably gonna have to throw them away. But let's go on over here, hon.
Okay, baby, you gotta speak up a little louder. Teresa said it's hard to hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna show you. This is another one of my peach trees. I'm not sure the actual name of this tree, but what I'm gonna do is I have to actually prune it. If you look down here, I planted this thing and I just left it alone. But look at all the
She said it's sound distance. What is your biggest pest and insect problem? That's from Backyard Gardener.
no seams. Oh, all of them are equal up here. It's because with the mulch, I'm gonna say it's like those little, what's that bug called? Like a palmetto type of roach. Those are heavy inside of the mulch if the mulch is wet, but in the drier areas with mulch, it's ants. Believe it or not, it's ants. Like when you go to weed it out, I get bit like crazy. You guys have probably seen that in a lot of videos. But what I have been doing is, again, using that organic pesticide, and I'm gonna see how that stuff actually works. It's very expensive, guys, but I got it at a really good rate. So again, I'm gonna see how it works, and I don't mind sending you guys out like a small 1 ounce bottle so you guys can try it out, you know, trying to share everything. And want to go here, honey?
Yeah, we can.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, Backyard Gardener. Is it has its seasons. Like sometimes it's the mosquitoes, sometimes it's those little palmetto bugs, and little weird flying insects, man. Like,
And we get insects that we've never seen before. Huge.
yeah, you know, it's something else, man. And over here, guys, this is
Oh, that bird scared me.
yeah, he's trying to eat my produce. These are my Barbados cherries. We do have 5 or 6 of these already planted, but these are like not Christmas gifts, my birthday gifts I didn't plan, and a few other gifts that got.
When was your birthday, babe?
And this is grass plugs that I actually got to put out whenever I get the chance.
Love Farmer said every time the ants get to you, I crack up and I get. Hang on. Oh, where did it go? And he said he get attacked by something for laughing.
That's beautiful. And actually, one of these is actually blossoming. Honey, can you bring the camera this way? Yeah, see here, guys, this guava tree here, look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah, over here too. It's doing pretty. Look at that. And these are just different, like mini mulberry trees and raspberry plants. You know, I'm not gonna plant, but and right here, this is oh baby, guys, look at this. This is actually fruiting again. Look at that.
How old is this tree, babe?
This tree probably about 5 years old. It's been the
Oh,
same size. Yeah, baby, it's so healthy looking. I'm afraid to cover the roots up. It likes it like that. It's like that little kid that wants to go out and play and never put his clothes on.
your son?
Anyway, this way. How long have we been on the air?
84 minutes. I don't know if we could do the full tour
I don't
because
think
we
so
not
either.
even.
Guys, we're gonna have to do part 2 of this because we have baseball today, and the guy's coming to fix my lawnmower. So we're gonna do part 2. Thank
Well,
you.
just show them this section right here, and then we could just, yeah, because so we know where we left off,
A
babe.
woman ain't supposed to talk to a man like that.
I'm not a woman. I'm your wife.
I'm just playing, baby.
I know.
Guys, this was one of my birthday gifts right here.
Louder, babe.
Where you bring your phone a little closer? You probably can hear me. You trying to like, cause you scared of stuff. All right, guys. This was a huge mango plant. Okay, the dogs chewed it down to the nub. Like if you see here, this is a Hayden mango. Oh, lad, this was one of those projects I told you I tried to do me some grafting, and it didn't work. Don't y'all laugh at me now. Yeah, don't laugh at me, but I tried. Now I tried me a little something, something. But yeah, this thing's about this big around, but it's finally growing back. We're gonna have to actually bring this in the house. Also, guys, with pomegranate plants. I showed you guys this in another video. This is a cutting. I pruned this off, shaved it back, no rooting compound, and I stuck it in the ground. And this thing is growing like crazy over here. Like the dirt is so rich back here, you can actually smell it. Like it's real good. Now, honey, if you can hold the camera straight where my finger is. See, that's a sprinkler head. Where that hole is, guys, it pops up and it just skeets it all back here.
Oh, babe, we got a pepper. Grab that pepper. I could cook it tonight.
And this is a wild persimmon, just growing right here. We don't need that. Take 10 years to get a fruit. You can go in the house with 2 peppers.
Yep. Put it on my chicken.
Okay.
Thank you.
And again, guys, yep, that's it. Oh, on the avocado trees, guys, we only got, I think, maybe like 6 avocados this year, but this thing grew tremendously. And with my
For Horn said you pulled out the persimmon tree like it was a piece of weed.
and with the pecan tree, we're gonna actually transplant that as the more
Where's the pecan, babe?
right there in the center, huh?
Oh, that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, go to like your local Tractor Supplies right now, and a lot of plants they have like 20 and 30% off, but buy them all, tell them give them to you for like 60% off. Because if I'm not mistaken, they own their plants too. If a store owns their plants, they're allowed to mark them down so they can get rid of them. So, just food for thought. Now you see these? I'm gonna cut this back, and I'm gonna take all of these. I don't know, this got that black arch.
Oh, that's what that is?
Mm-hmm. I like it when it goes like that. Start to
Therese
see
said,
that.
awesome. Love your food for us. Thank you, sis. And that's your what? Star fruit?
Mm-hmm. And over here, guys, this is more papaya. And guys, they just grow everywhere, man. I eat them, the birds eat them, rabbits eat them, everything. They just poop, trees grow. But if you notice, they're only growing in mulched areas. So that's an indication to us on how we should grow them. Because, honey, if you turn the camera, there's no other, only places that we're actually growing papayas are in mulch. They don't grow it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're gonna grow yourself some, that's places to grow. Yeah. But guys, we got to get on to baseball practice. We're gonna do a part 2 on the stone fruit. Oh God, we got so many more trees left because we didn't do
That's
outside the back row or over there.
yeah. So
Stay
we're
tuned
gonna
for
do a
part
part 2 on the rest of the garden tour. We thought we could have done it in one video, but it's too much. And that's a tree that fell. The lightning hit it right there.
And see, guys, I just take this stuff right here and place it under. There's another. See here, guys. Again, like I just told you, there's another papaya tree. But I'm gonna sell these next year. Lowest with it.
That's a peach, right?
Uh-huh. And guys, I did a video where I cut a tree down and it hit this tree. This tree grew, it quadrupled in size. This tree, I've only had it here for about 2 years, and this tree was about this tall.
Left Farmer said, make a 3-hour video.
All right, guys, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Everybody have a great afternoon. Enjoy your loved ones, and may God bless each and every one of you, okay? Have a great evening. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, guys. Fourhorn said, I agree with Left Farmer on the long video. All right, guys, thanks for coming.